It's all about the pre-open routine. See, we don't show anybody this.
Yeah.
You got to cross it, you know.
All right, here we go.
Wait, no, hold on.
Wait.
You gotta wait. We don't. You're gonna be like popped, and we haven't started yet. Jeez.
Give us a countdown, Kev. Here, give us a countdown.
All right.
T-minus what? What are we at here?
We need to. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody, it's Kevin here from the Kevin Perkins Show on the Social Nostra Network. Tonight is our very first inaugural Made Men Gang, where we're all hanging out and actually talking with you guys. We always have these conversations where we're, drinking and in the jacuzzi and smoking cigars and taking pictures of celebs. And, there's a lot of kind of funny stuff that happens offline. So we thought we'd actually bring to you our first sort of conversation that we would normally have. So, hey, guys, what's happening?
What's going on, Kev?
How are you, mate? Good to see you.
Just doing the, rocking the, I just turned 50, you guys. Cheers.
Birthday.
Yes. Cheers. I would cheers, but we're waiting to crack the beers.
Oh,
Well, let's get those things cracked. All right. Who wants to go first?
Jedi, go ahead.
All right, I'll lead us off with an El Segundo Brewing Company Mayberry IPA.
Oh, that was professional.
Whoa.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
That was a party foul.
Yes.
Squirt.
Yes. Sometimes we get a squirt, but that was I won't even say what that was because that'll be pornographic, but
You definitely shot your load.
yeah.
All right.
We got negative
Steven,
points.
I've got the Dead Guy Ale by Rogue.
Nice.
All right, here we go. The moment of truth.
Ooh. That was nice.
I like that.
That was pretty nice. I thought that was really good.
Wow. If we're going by diving scores, I think Steven beat Jedi because there was no splash at the end.
Exactly. Well, the splash takes away all the points that you just got. If there's a little bit, but that was he lost half his beer. Okay, and I'm going with a Hermosa Brewing Company Hazy AF, and we all know what that means.
That's fun.
Yeah, and it's a New England IPA, which I'm kind of getting used to these East Coast IPAs. They're really good.
What are they?
They just taste different. They just got a little more, a bitterness to them, I guess, maybe. I mean, it's what New York is to, or the East Coast is to the West Coast. So, ready?
Ooh, brother, that sounded amazing.
Oh, and by the way, yeah, he gave the little awe, but
It's clean.
Clean on top.
A little bubble as well. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good one. I don't know. I'd have to handicap that one. Maybe a little bit better than Steven's. It's hard to say.
I never showed it, so there it is.
Yeah. So happy birthday. Cheers.
And in your honor, Mark, for turning me on to this brand, a little Michter's. So
Nice.
Popski.
Yeah.
A pulp.
Pop's good every time.
I already have some poured, so I don't, just want to make sure everyone's clear about that.
Yeah.
So anyway, oh man, it's been, listen, we're maskless. How are you guys doing without the masks these days?
Dude,
I love it.
Feels good.
Dude, it's so nice being able to go into like a store or something and just be like, it feels weird. Weird.
I still like going into stores and not wearing a mask because I don't like talking to people. I don't like going in there. I don't like seeing people I know and they're like, the small talk I can do without all that stuff. I like to get in and get out, and with the mask on, that's what happens. So I like it. Everywhere else, mask off. Well, for sure.
Here as well in El Segundo, I've only gone to a few shops since the mandate's been lifted, and they've still got signs outside that say, no entry without the mask. So it's not fully lifted here in the South Bay right now.
How about you, Steven?
It's been lifted here, but everybody's still wearing their masks for the most part. And if you walk in without your mask, they just ask if you had a vaccine.
Yeah.
All right.
No, yeah, I'm over that already. Like the whole the people who are vaccinated don't get to wear them, and the people that haven't got it still have to wear them. Then you could, you've got a target on your face.
I know.
So no,
the whole thing's been strange, and it's strange too because, again, I have gone into places where you just don't have to wear masks, and in Denver, they've given the 100% clear. So in theory, you shouldn't have to wear a mask anymore, vaccinated or unvaccinated. And like everything's a capacity again and all that. And, but you wouldn't know it because most people are still wearing their masks. I would say probably over 80%.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what the news said. The news said it was like 85% of people, even if they've been vaccinated, are still scared. Isn't that weird?
I think they're antisocial like me.
Well, you're just a celebrity wannabe. You just want to be like all those guys walking around going, I'm a celebrity. Nobody's going to know who I am.
Well, yeah, but see, like the exact opposite for what we do. I am so anxious to get them to take off their masks because, my God, it makes our job so much easier.
Yeah, you get paid for them being maskless, right?
Oh, and I hate it. Yeah.
One thing is funny is that the Karens that were like in the beginning of all this, and you were like, "Hey, you need to wear your mask," like, or now are like, "Are you vaccinated?" Like this.
Yeah.
It's going to be this perpetual thing that goes on, man.
You know what's funny, talking about the mask too, is I went to go pick up some food. My wife and I, we just moved, which is, if you're watching this via YouTube, you see a couch behind me. Because I'm in my living room. I just got Wi-Fi turned on. But so I went to pick up food yesterday because my parents were in town. They've been helping us move and all that. And so I went to this Italian restaurant, got in there, and I was wearing my mask initially because I saw a sign. But when I walked in, nobody was wearing masks. So I took my mask off. And there was a gentleman that came behind the counter to help with the hostess. He's like, "Hey, man, you have a familiar face." I was like, "All right." He's like, "I've seen you somewhere." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "It's not like you have a general, like, it's not like you can be mistaken for someone else. Like, you have a very unique look." I'm like, "All right." He's like, "Well, what do you do?" I'm like, "I'm a coach and, I have a handful of things I do." He's like, "Are you ever on like a podcast or something?" I was like, "Oh, yes, I am." That's how I know you. Like,
Really?
You got recognized. Holy crap, dude.
And we've been
recognized
for a year, right? Since last March, and never been recognized by anybody. So that was kind of cool. My first person that recognized me, I was like, "Oh."
That is. Did they ask for an autograph?
No.
Oh, man. Selfie? No, you can't get close.
You should have just got out the pen and just said, "Yeah, go ahead," or go on my Cameo. We'll talk about Cameo in a second. But, oh my
That's
God.
what you could say. You could say, "Go to my Cameo, man. We'll hook you up for $100 for 30 seconds."
$2.99.
So funny. Well, since we're talking about this, man, so I turned 50 on Sunday, which, I didn't think I'd make it to 40, but here we are. But my wife and I are 3 days apart. She turned 50 as well. And so I wanted to do something kind of cool for her and, just something different or whatever. And so I made her, this nice slideshow. We were going to go traveling, our big birthday gift to ourselves. We were going to go to Italy, Croatia, and Greece, right? Sounds like a trip of a lifetime, man.
Yeah.
And with the COVID, we were just like, well, we don't know if it's going to be ready or not. We had already gotten burned by, getting burned by some Verbo stuff with Hawaii. And we were just like, let's not chance it. So we'll go next year. But in the meantime, so we're just like, well, what are we going to do for our 50th, right? So we ended up having a nice dinner, and long story short, we just did a lot of nice little things. So one of the things I did was I got my wife a Cameo. And I was just like, I talked to my brother Craig about, doing some Cameo. He was like, "You should do some made man stuff from like the Sopranos or Godfather, have them say, watch Social Nostra, I thought I was like, yeah, that's a funny idea and all, but I'll talk about that in a second. So anyway, I'm like looking around for celebrities, and I'm like, there's not a lot of choices that are really worth like something she's going to like versus like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I ended up finding Dr. Drew, and I'm going to just show you play a little bit of it. It turned out really, really good.
This is a happening chick. She's turning 50. Wish her a happy birthday. She's an amazing teacher, making a huge difference. So, Corinne, thank you. I'm here to wish you the happiest of birthday and to thank you for all you do. Your family loves you so much. I understand you've got this great family. And I also understand you like Loveline. I've been listening for many years. My God, you
right? So that's actually turned out pretty damn good, right? So I'm thinking,
the rest of it, but.
Yeah. So you go online or whatever. I'll play the rest of it at the end of the tonight's show. But it was cool because I was seriously like, it took me 4 hours at least to go through the whole Cameo site and just handicap like, okay, is this celebrity good enough? Like, are they A-list-ish enough? Right? Number one.
There are no A-listers.
I know. Number two, like, is it cost prohibitive? Are they charging me like $2,500 or is it more like, reasonable? Right. Number three, like, are they going to be like, Joe said to wanted me to and then the fourth thing is like, do they even look like they're celebrity-ish? Like, some of these people are just ridiculously, let's look at this stuff, man. It's crazy. So, like, first of all, if you go on Cameo, you guys can see the screen right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you go on Cameo, this site's been around for a few. I personally have heard of it, but I mean, I never really went through it until recently. And so I just started looking through and it's like, oh, wow, no way. There's like Paula Abdul and, there's,
was that Danielle Panabaker?
Danielle Panabaker, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know who the fuck she is. I'm just kidding.
I mean, Drew Brees right there. That's pretty good for a Saints fan.
It's $750 though for Drew.
Drew Brees has a bunch of them, but yeah, it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just so funny because, and so I would start looking through this, and I'm like, I don't even know like half of these people, like who's Erica Durance or like
I recognize her.
Reese Davis and College Game Day host. Like, okay, maybe people from Bravo. I mean, you just keep scrolling all the way through, and it's like I would say 98% of the folks, I have no idea who these celebrities are. Right? You guys agree with that?
Scroll and scroll forever.
James Worthy. Yeah.
I mean, James Worthy. So you start going, well, shoot, that kind of limits the playing field. Oh, Sheila E. There you go.
Ice right there.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice.
He's low price, I think.
No, he's $400.
I know. I was just saying it's kind of low. I think you should charge more.
So you go on their page and you start to see, kind of like their reviews of people and cameos they left, right? And they have like kind of this opening message. So the first thing I noticed is that on these boards, they've got the perfect promotional picture of like when they were famous from like 20 years ago, most of them. And they're gorgeous or whatever. And then you see them and then you click on them and you're just like,
hey guys, Vanilla Ice here, and I'm on Cameo. That's right. Sorry I'm walking and talking because I'm out in the sun having a little fun, but I'm going to get things done. And you can too by having a custom video sent to you. What does that mean? Hey, whether it's a bar mitzvah, a birthday, whatever it is. Maybe you're having a baby. You want a little Ice baby shout out. Whatever. Give me any kind of ideas you got. Send them my way. We'll post it up and send you a custom ninja video. That's right. Right to you, personalized. All right. Holla, holla. Word to your mother. Hey, guys.
That's brilliant. That's so good.
Did he just walk around his pool?
Yeah. That's one take wonder right there. I love that.
Yeah. I wonder how many takes that took.
That was one take.
I don't know, but he's like, word to your mother, dude. I love that.
That's awesome. See, that seems like it's going to be good value for money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So he, for me, I was like, okay, this dude is actually, he would be worth it. Dr. Drew was worth it. He spent, I spent maybe a couple $100. He went through every single point that I put in my little requester form. He talked for like a minute and a half. He made it sound like we were all best buds from back in college. I mean, it was just like perfect, right? And my wife was like, "Oh my god!" And she woke me up that morning, when I posted online and everything. And she's just like, "Oh my god, that Dr. Drew left me a note," and it was really cool. And it was like mission accomplished, right? So I was just thinking to myself, okay, well, what other celebrities are on here, man? And so you've got these randos, man, and like.
Tommy Chong's is great.
Tommy Chong's. Let's see what Tommy Chong's looking like. So he's another guy. Like, let's see.
Hey, this is Tommy Chong here.
He's high as fuck.
To roast your mama, or talk about your dad, or give a shout out to your little sister's birthday party, or anything. Hey, give me a call. I'm ready. I'll do whatever you want me to do. You want me to insult your friend? I can do it.
Those guys.
Tommy Chong.
I mean, dude, that's just like so funny, man. I'm just laughing my ass off, bro.
Fair play to it.
But some of these folks too, you know, like I was just trying to think, like, okay, so Drew Brees, we talked about him. Oh,
Andy Dick. Andy Dick's on there. It's good.
Oh, let's see, Andy Dick.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this guy's always hammered.
Oh, it's great.
Which one? The top?
Just go down.
Hello.
No, not this one.
I am.
Which one?
Shoot. I think go down a little more.
It's just so sick.
I just saw it. He had one that was on kind of the main page when I clicked on it. Oh,
Can you
man,
hit that?
good. You click on any of them. They're probably all super funny.
Bridget Hal. Hey, it's Andy.
He's totally drunk.
How you doing? Molly Greer told me that you're turning 35. Still alive! That's the phrase I use for me because I'm 55. 55, still alive. I'm 20 years older than you. Oh my God! Can you believe that?
No, it's crazy.
20 years. My guy, I don't know what happened, but he's like, oh, I see what's happening. You going?
Like, how much is he charging for this?
Yeah. So that's the big question.
99. Fair.
99
Well,
bucks.
that's not bad.
So
That guy's
you know,
such a freak. Like a bunch of years ago, I was in a Norm's Diner on La Cienega, and he tried to grope me in there.
are you serious?
Yeah. And when he left, he like took a leak on the building, like just right outside. He's crazy. He's crazy.
You can get arrested for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a nut job, man. Let's see. There was another one too. Oh, the one I was just looking at was like, okay, so I'm just scrolling through and I'm like, Loretta Swit. That's the chick from MASH, like eons ago. She's on here? No way, right?
She left an F out of her name.
Is it Swift or Swit?
I
don't know. Oh, I don't know. It was just that blonde chick that was on MASH. So I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. She was kind of an old broad back in the day. So what is she up to, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I click the link.
Hi, I'm Loretta Swit, and I'm with Cameo. And we can do...
She doesn't even look like she's aged.
Yes, she's exactly the same.
She looks great.
She looks great.
Anniversary.
Jedi knows his next target for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's the geriatric shot.
I'm gonna write that down. You know who is on there who does look really old? Is friend of the Paparazzi podcast, Dick Van Dyke. And if you have a look at his little profile thing, he looks like he's almost dead while he's doing the video.
Let's go to it.
They're totally. We will. So I was just wanted to say these are the real pictures of Loretta Swit.
Oh my God. We can't laugh. That's not nice.
No,
right?
no, but I mean,
Absolutely
it's
gonna
just,
work her.
That's a big difference. Big
Right?
difference.
Dude, but this is the point. It's like these people are getting paid. I don't know what the translated amount per hour is, but it's a fuck ton of money. So maybe you wash your hair, put on some makeup, plan a little bit. I mean, I know you're so used to reading scripts all the time, but Jesus, man, it's like, put some effort into
Well,
it.
hello there, Dan, and surprise. Happy 64th birthday. What could be nicer than to get a birthday greeting from your favorite head nurse on your favorite show, MASH? It's Loretta Swit here, and I'm delighted to be a part of wishing you a very happy birthday.
So there you go, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I want to be able to send it back.
That's so good. So I just Googled her. She lives in New York. So next time I'm in New York, I'm absolutely going to work her.
So you're never going to work her. Okay.
Okay, so Dick Van Dyke. Okay, here we go. Here's the main message.
Hi, I'm Dick Van Dyke, the older version. I'm with Cameo. So if you'd like me to send a message to a friend, tell them you love them, or happy birthday, happy Valentine's Day, or maybe just good wishes. Tell them you're thinking of them. Tell me what you want me to say.
This is so like,
Is he? Hey, Kev, is he hanging out in your backyard?
Right.
yeah, really. I've got the water flow. Oh, so look at these guys. They're all crooked. Any which one, Jedi, that you want me to do?
I don't know any of them. I mean, he just looks like he's ready to be lowered down.
He doesn't know how to start recording when it's horizontal.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's like.
Hi, I'm Dick.
Oh no!
I have a little letter here from the older King family, who kind of overdid it.
Like Santa
You
Claus.
want me to say hi to the whole family?
It looks like Santa.
You ready? I'm ready. To Lincoln and Rhett, JD, Cosmo, Tori, Dan, Vicky.
He looks like
Rose,
Santa Claus.
Julia, and Michael.
Good or bad? Ho, 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 ho.
You know how hard that is to say all at once? It's like.
I mean, he's the only one that seems to actually just be like reading from a script that he's written as well.
I mean, so for me, guys, that's like my biggest beef is just like, don't.
Cost.
So Dick Van Dyke, it's notify me when available. I don't know. Did you happen to see, Jedi, how much he was?
Yeah, he was 500.
Wow. For a sideways video.
You can't even do it right.
But I also read that you can see it there, like due to overwhelming demand, he can't do anymore. He couldn't fulfill all of the orders that were coming in.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why he's at 500.
So he gave up.
Wow.
That's insane. So like, I don't know. What are some of the other ones that you guys saw?
Well, I saw I Googled the most expensive, and it actually came up. The two most expensive aren't on there anymore. Caitlyn Jenner started off at 2,500, but she's taken it down. And then comedian Chris D'Elia.
But Caitlyn's still got an intro.
She does still have an intro, it looks like. But Chris D'Elia was up there for 50 grand.
I am getting involved with a new program. It's called the Cameo app.
It's called the Cameo app.
A new program.
Public. People constantly ask
How many women do you know talk like that?
Happy birthday.
Why I oughta.
An opportunity to get your own personal video from me.
Caitlyn Jenner here, see?
Basically, whatever you want. It's a great way for me.
You know, she's not a bad-looking broad, dude. I gotta say.
So check it out. It's
I'm not into it, but
she looks exactly like Janice Dickinson or Cindy Crawford.
A lot of personal messages.
Oh, brutal, dude.
Hi, everybody. Caitlyn Jenner here.
Anyway, so there's like the Cameo.
Yeah, she was 2,500, but the most expensive that you can actually order right now is Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, and he's up there for $1,500.
Where is Mr. Kevin O'Leary?
There he is, Mr. Wonderful.
AKA Mr. Wonderful.
I missed it.
No, he was right there, right at the top.
Kevin McDonald.
No, he was there just now.
He was.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Oh, 1,500.
Yeah.
See, now I can deal with that. Just some like it's a little production. Like, how hard is it? How fucking hard is it?
Well, that's just a slow-mo iPhone.
No, exactly. Okay, here we go. What do you want to see? Mother's Day, graduation, or announcement advice?
Oh, that's cool. He's doing them all from the set as well. That's good for fans.
Yeah.
I mean,
instead of from the convertible,
guy's a millionaire.
Kevin would do everyone from the jacuzzi.
Why would you and I be talking? Well, I'll tell you the truth. Brad, your fiance, set me up for this, and I'm proud to do it. Why? Because you're graduating with an MBA from the University of Maryland on June 20th. I have an MBA too. I know the work that's involved in getting that and how important it is. No question about it. I'm very proud of you, and so is he. And I think your future is limitless.
He's happy.
I want to tell you something about an MBA, something you consider now that you're graduating from it. I'll be honest with you. It was years ago when I graduated with mine. I don't remember a
What did he say? The NBA playoffs are happening?
However, I still have relationships with all those people I met during that period that I intensely studied with them. They became part of my
He's telling his whole life story.
As I built my career.
You
And
just
many
failed
of
to
them
mention
I'm
that it
business
costs
with, whether they're
$1,500
banks,
for him to do a
lawyers,
2-minute
whatever
video
they
for
are, they're part of my
Jeez.
business. And that's what's so important about an MBA. When you think back about it, yeah, it's a great degree and it opens some doors for you, but From now on, it's you. You have to perform. It's your executional excellence that matters. But it's wonderful that Brad would be thinking about you. You got to stop and smell the roses on grad day. Then you got to get back to work. You got to get back to work. But remember, if all of those lessons slip from your mind, it doesn't matter. Those people won't.
Still going?
Anyways, congratulations to both of you. And Rachel, I'm very proud of you.
Be doing a couple minutes.
And enjoy yourself on that day. And hey, chop chop, you two should get married already. What are you waiting for?
Wow, dude.
Jeez.
That was, I mean, they're probably happy with it for 50.
I waited a long time for that punchline.
Yeah.
I know, $1,500. I mean, so let's just say you do 5 a week and your cut is 1,000 of that 1,500.
Oh, it's probably even more.
Right. So you're pulling in an extra 20, maybe an extra 250K a year just doing one cameo fucking a day. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I mean, some of these guys have a ton of, I mean, any other ones that you saw?
Gary Busey.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Has some pretty good ones.
Busey. B-U-S-E-Y?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I saw one, he was playing the guitar or something, man. It was insane.
Hey, this is Gary Busey. Got my guitar, got my voice, got my thoughts, got my love to send to you in a cameo, however many you want. Just send me what you want me to tell you, and I'll tell you better than you can feel. Bop, bop, bop. There you go. Cameos are us.
So he's $350. I might just get that.
The promo with his book in the background.
My brother-in-law, after watching that one you sent me today, Kev, he said, I don't want anything else. I just want Busey to give me a cameo from now on.
Right?
I'm serious.
Dude, this guy, his advice, I can't imagine how funny that's going to be.
Hello there. This is Gary Busey. Thank you
Gary
for the
Busey.
message. This is for Corey, from Jeremy, Jonathan, and Matt. Corey has been around the sun so many times, he's gone around it again. And that's called a birthday. One trip around the sun is 1 year. May 25th is his birthday. Corey, your birthday. And you're not getting old. Don't think of yourself as getting old. Because the older you get, the younger you are in your heart and your purpose and your identity. Spiritual guidance.
Busey's young on the inside.
AITH. And that stands for Fantastic Adventures in Trusting Him. Aging. Aging is fun. Aging is great. Because you cover more ground, you have more experience. You can learn from what you've experienced with your aging. And Corey, you like to play 3-card poker at the casinos. And they say you lie about winning. Well, I'm not going to scold you for it because I want to let you know
I can't take it, you guys. This is like painful.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fucking.
That's what life in Malibu to do to you right there.
Type in Neo. He has a couple of good ones.
Who?
The singer Neo, N-E-Y-O.
Oh, dude.
What's going on, everybody? This is Neo. Listen, I'm excited to be on Cameo, as should you be. If you want to shout out a happy birthday, whatever the case may be, hit me up. All right? It's Neo. Peace and love.
I like that. Nice and clean, right?
Right.
So which ones are good?
Just click one.
Well, how much is he charging?
Oh, he's charging $325.
25. Okay.
Better be good.
It's not bad. I mean, I think there's a good prices, right? You know, and you probably get a lot more than you do if you're Kevin O'Leary, you know? Try. There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh.
Hey, Levine, what's going on? This is Neo. Listen, just taking the time to say happy birthday. I know that July 2nd is your birthday. Happy birthday, Matthew. Matthew, good friend of mine. He tells me that he cannot wait to see you. He's looking forward to seeing you. It's been a long year and a half. And yeah, he's just really, really looking forward to laying eyes on you again. Laying eyes on the real you, not a FaceTime or you know, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, he's excited to see you. I hope that you're as excited to see him as he is to see you. All right, congratulations. Happy birthday. Peace and love.
I mean, that was a good one, right?
Yeah, check out Ice-T. After
What's that?
Good one, but do Ice-T after this.
But look, you know, he's 325 a video, and you see he's got the same outfit on in the top 3 videos. So that's $1,000 right there. And it's taken him, what, a minute and a half?
Yeah, 10 minutes total time. Like, oh, maybe this looks good. I mean, get your drink. I don't know. Okay, Ice-T.
Bank.
Well, we've gotten into a new realm of narcissism now, where it's like has been narcissism, and it's like you got to figure out how much you're worth on a site like this. I mean, it's got to be good and bad, you know.
Okay, Ice-T, $450.
$450.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is Ice-T representing on this new situation called Cameo. Okay, so what you do, you get at me, you book me, and I send a shout out to one of your good friends. Or I'll tell one of your enemies you don't give a fuck about them, because you know I don't give a fuck. It's going to be very interesting to see how this goes down. So book me. I'll handle your business for you on Cameo. Let's make it do what it do.
Yeah.
That is I love that.
You see there, 572 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
And I'm sure not everybody rates him as well. And he's charging $450.
Dude, he knows what he's doing.
$450 a video.
Who's making bang?
That's what you do. That's what you do. You send, if you have an enemy, you get Ice-T to send your enemy the message.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Love that. I didn't even think about that. Like, there's a whole realm of punking we could be doing, you guys.
Yeah,
let's think this through.
We should. Jetta and I should book Ice-T to send all of our celebrity friends messages.
Love that, dude. Love that. Well, you know, some of these guys are funny. They're like, yeah, I'll do Cameo for charity. And they got a little charity, like blue check icon or whatever. Some of them are like, you know, I won't do anything for commercial purposes, blah, blah, blah. Some of them are like, fuck, I don't care. Just give me the money, man. They're just like, show it up, man. All right, let's see.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's a big shout out to the North Valley Military School students, all right? All you cats are taking a test. I understand you might be nervous about this test. Listen up. Y'all can pass the test, all right? Just study a little bit harder, pay a little bit more attention, knock it out. You know, it's like you study for a long period of time, and then it comes to one moment where they test you on what you've retained and what you've learned. You can do this. Don't get spooked. Just knock it out. A high score will change your life. And all you guys, I know you want to go on and have a great career and great lives. Well, it all comes down to moments like this, when you have to show and prove that you're the best and that you're important. And most of the times you lose because you give up before you even start engaging in the game. Well, Ice-T is here to tell you, do what it takes, get prepared for this test, and knock this thing out the park. I want you to score so high they think you cheated. I want you to score so high they go, no, is that how are they able to do that well? Knock it out, all right? Play fair, get that grade that's necessary, and you'll be proud of it for the rest of your life. All you kids can do it. Love is love from Ice-T. I managed to pass my tests when I was growing up. I graduated early from my school. You know what I'm saying?
I think they call that a GED.
Just stay the course. And the fact that the administration up there at North Valley Military reached out to have Ice-T send you this message knows that they're on your side. And that's a beautiful thing. They're not against you. They're rooting for you too. Knock it out.
Okay.
Dude.
I like that.
Much better to send the messages to the enemy of the military.
Yeah. Right.
That's fucking fantastic, you guys. I mean, I don't know.
What I want to know is if they do like dual cameos, like is there a double cameo that people do, like a partnership? Like if Jetta and I were to do one, is there anything like that? You know, like Ponch and John. I want Ponch and John to send me a cameo, you know?
But we need to start our own site, dude, and do something like that, I think.
That's pretty cool. I like it. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's my little treat for us and my wife and the world, man. Whoever came up with Cameo is a fucking genius. I know there's Patreon and all the other shit sites that are out there, but you know, Cameo, man, what a genius idea. So anyways, so hey guys, before we wrap it up, I want to do what I call around the internet, and basically it's about 5 or 6 things. I'll just bring it up. If you have any comments or things to talk about with it, we just go and riff off of it and drink our drinks while we're here. Okay, sound good?
Jedi's got to crack another one.
All right, crack that bitch.
Well, I don't want to. I'm a bit worried about it now, in case it follows suit with the last one.
Did you clean it up?
No, I've got nothing to clean it up with.
Oh, so it's all over my floor still?
Same beer again.
Get it away from me, dude.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's because he rode his bike over here. He got a new electric bike, and he rode that thing over here. Doesn't have shocks.
Super weak.
Doesn't have suspension on it.
That was a weak crack. I didn't want to.
Super weak.
Yeah, it was. I'll up my game for the next Paparazzi podcast, which you can watch on YouTube. Just type in Social Nostra, like and subscribe.
Don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and beat you on my podcast. Get it on the Social Nostra Network. Please like and subscribe. And you can watch me on the weekends. And I'm definitely going to bring my beer cracking game.
You do.
Fuck all y'all. Okay, come to my podcast. Okay, on the Social Nostra Network.
No, fuck all y'all. Come and drink whiskey like a real man. No, just kidding. All right. So I got this DM today from a company called Smooth My Balls.
We're affiliates.
You're already an affiliate, so you already know what this is about. So I'm like,
we're waiting for our shave my balls
trimmer?
kit.
Yeah, you'll be waiting for a while. So I'm like, okay, I'm checking out the branding about a bunch of tennis balls. I'm thinking, wow, everything about this is hilarious. They're like pube eaters and like,
I think it's called the Pube Muncher.
Oh, the Pube Muncher, yeah, and it's got like a picture of like a funky looking like Cookie Monster or something. Like,
we're actually going to be demoing it on the next Paparazzi podcast.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Nice.
We're not because because Kevin's going to get to the point here. I think that I would have made, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm watching their little brand ambassador video and how it works, and they've got this guy.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to have smooth balls. So you might be wondering, why the smooth balls? Well, how do I get smooth balls? SmoothMyBalls.com has perfect solutions to all your problems. Everybody likes a woman who is clean down there. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we have kind of jumped the whole shark when it comes to
So why do you expect your woman to dine on your stick if your manhood looks like you
They're just clams
with a machete? I know it's not easy to keep your man jungle clean.
Your man jungle clean.
Razor in your
man jungle clean, man.
By the balls all over your floor. Using your face trimmer on your cojones is for the cockroaches. Balls on your face?
I mean, they got like Manolo to fucking voice the video, dude. Scarface. Hey, man, you got the... You're not a man.
You get the blood all over your floor.
You get the blood all over the floor. Your meat stick is... Oh, man. It's just... Anyway, you guys have been hit up by these people and you're gonna brand ambassador them?
No. They want to charge us for everything.
That's how brand ambassadors work. They charge you a discount for their product.
Right.
But you still have to buy it.
No, fuck that. Our numbers should speak for themselves. If they want to put us on there, then give it to us and we'll market the shit out of it.
Ambassadors all the time. I literally got an IG message for a brand ambassador thing 2 minutes before we all hopped on, and it is from the Friendly Cup, which is a coffee cup company. I get these things all the time.
I know, I do too. And like, I always hit them back because at this point, I'm trying to see like if anybody will buy it and be actual sponsors for what we do. But of course, that's not the model, right? They want to basically scam people into these lower level purchases, right?
Yeah.
But this one just totally caught my eye. It's like you get the clothing brand ones, you get the whatever, right? The coffee cups and the this or that. But this one was like smoothmyballs.com. I was just like,
yeah, and
wow.
I mean, and I sent messages back to these guys, and I was really cool. I'm like, hey, let's, you send me the trimmer, I'll try it out, we'll do it, but we're not buying anything over here,
Yeah. Of course they didn't do it. So, all right. So moving on. Okay. So the next thing here is I got this great email, and I'm subscribed to the Arnold Schwarzenegger list. And he I don't know, man. You guys can give me your feedback. But he has these newsletters that are just like diatribes. They go on forever, ever. Life is about the balance. Use all my things. Text. Look how much text he's writing in this shit.
Good impression right there.
It is. It's a good Arnold impression.
And then he's like, a poem I will share with all the people. Like Samuel Beckett says, ever tried, ever failed, no matter, try again, fail better.
How was that impression when you stood in for me on the Paparazzi podcast? That would have been good.
It's like an Arnold if he smoked.
Yes, that's true. So I'm going through this email, and it's just like goes on and on and on, and literally it goes on and on and on. And he's like, he so wants to be president, dudes. It's hilarious. He's going on every show possible. He's still wearing his, like, I don't know if you guys can see that. He's still wearing his like governor shirt with the California patch on the one side, the American flag on the other, and just on and on and on. Listen, you must learn. I am smart. You can learn from me. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. So anyway, dude, there was one link in here that was hilarious. It's called Arnold's Stammtisch. It's basically his podcast, right?
Yeah.
And so
it's great to see you again, Jim. I talked to you just a month ago to ask you if you would do this interview with me, or not really interview, the Austrian Stammtisch.
Yeah.
And I explained to you what Stammtisch really means, that it means that it is for the locals that go to a restaurant and sit down and have something to eat. Without a reservation or anything like this, and this is a table that's only really allowed for locals.
Okay.
I have a picture here that you can see. That is kind of like a typical Austrian Stammtisch.
Yep. Do we have to wear the lederhosen?
No, but I mean,
look, he's wearing his.
If you do the Austrian Stammtisch, then of course we have the Austrian hat on.
He's wearing his California thing again.
The American Stammtisch. Then we go, of course, and put the cowboy hat on. So we are ready for any Stammtisch that you want to do.
Okay.
Okay. So if there was any concern that the Social Nostra podcast were not interesting, we surpass so many people. It's not even funny.
Oh man, that's funny.
The Stammtisch.
Speaking like this, he is the Terminator.
So that's the Palisades Stumpage right there, because both these guys, locals, they go to the local eateries there.
Neighbors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I just thought it was funny. Like everybody was just like, what do we do during pandemic? Everybody started a podcast. Some of them are just, even this Arnold Schwarzenegger, who has got tons and tons of resources. He puts out just crap, and it's just funny to watch. You've shot him a bunch of times.
Yeah. He's only getting a few more views on that than we are.
Right. So there you go. Now that says something. Okay, moving on. So the other day we saw the Britney podcast, and I thought that was the most entertaining podcast. And
my girl.
So many.
That's that second one right there. My guy, that got to me today.
Yeah. So I went. I have my Britney Spears check-in, and whatever. I felt sorry for her, like Jedi. I kind of felt sorry for her, and then I watched that stupid Netflix thing, and all of a sudden I was like, you know what? There's something a little bit like crazy about her. Maybe she should be like locked away a little bit, or having some people helping her out. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw this reel today.
Yeah, this one.
Remember when we all celebrated Easter last month? Oh, let me turn the sound on.
Is this your Easter outfit today?
Yes, this is my Easter suit today.
Is this your Easter outfit?
So that's her Easter outfit.
Did you see this?
I didn't see this. No.
This is her Easter outfit, and so it's like, well, you can take the girl out of Louisiana, but you can't take
Easter outfit today.
I mean, that's what she wears like every single day. Those little cutoff tops and the little Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, except for like how it's almost revealing a little too much.
Yeah,
on that one.
Yeah. And as you go down, like they do a pan. Okay, so look, see, like right there, man. She's got the reverse tramp stamp right there by the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, she's
What are those canaries.
She's a freaking.
I believe.
Oh, they're crosses.
She's a fucking mess, you guys. So sad to see that, man. Anyway, all right. I know you're you're a fanboy, bro.
Yeah, June 23rd. She's gonna be talking in court, so that's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, talking to Jedi in court.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you better get in there and get your picks, bro.
I'll be there.
All right, last thing here, the Friends reunion.
Oh,
can't wait.
Okay, so my question to everybody who produces these reunion shows is, all right, you've got examples of like the 90210 reunion that was a total flop and ridiculous waste of everybody's time, right? Yeah. Who goes, we should get the Friends reunion back together again?
I mean, I get it. It's going to be on HBO, and HBO is going to get a bunch of new signups because of it. Friends was ginormous.
But the other thing too, right, is that it's not even a true episode. It's
not
talking about 10 years of working together and like showing like some blooper clip or something. So it's not even like a real episode.
No, and I guarantee half of the people, or probably more, that are signing up for HBO are expecting, a full episode, like a proper reunion.
Right.
But like you say,
it came out in a statement saying that it was not going to be an episode.
Yeah. It's a panel basically. It's the five of them, six of them.
No question is off limits.
Yeah, and it's James Corden asking the questions with a studio audience. It's going to be it's going to be lame. I'm not going to watch it.
Well, I'm definitely going to watch it. I have HBO Max. Of course I'm going to watch it.
Okay, I'll come over and watch it.
And my wife is a huge fan. She can't wait for it. Even though she knows it's going to be disappointing.
All these shows that like captured, like magic in a bottle. I mean, just think like this was like such an avant-garde show in the 80s, 90s, whatever.
94, I think it was.
Yeah, and it was sandwiched between like Roseanne and Seinfeld and ER. So like that whole night, like you must see TV. That's where that phrase came from, right? And so they're thinking like, oh, we're just going to get all those fans back, and it's just like. If there's any indication from like the celebrity net worth game that you guys played like a week or two ago, I mean, there's really only like one or two people that can succeed in this environment right now. It's not Schwimmer for sure.
Except for the amount that they're getting paid. So yeah, Schwimmer is actually getting a bump. Jennifer Aniston couldn't give a shit. She's just doing it for shits and giggles because they don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, she makes, I mean, like right there, just in there. Okay, Jennifer Aniston, I mean, arguably maybe better looking as she's gotten older, right?
Yeah.
Courtney Cox, I mean, best surgeon in Hollywood, bro. I'm just saying. And like, Phoebe right there, she just looks like a mom. She just looks like a regular person at our age and stuff. And it's just like, whatever. I mean, they've got nothing to lose, right? And you go to the guy's side. And I just think it's funny because, you look at these guys, it's like monkey, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Kev, this morning on the KTLA news, it was Sam Rubin that was going over this shit. And Sam Rubin, I'm sure you've seen him on that news. And he was going through the whole thing. He went to them, he went to the guys, and he's like, man, those girls look great. Nothing about the guys.
Yeah.
Oh, well, everyone's making a humongous deal about Matthew Perry. I guess slurring his words. Let me see if I can find it here.
Yes.
All six of us a lot. We've only been really close.
Oh God, he looks so bad.
Yeah.
6 of us a
I mean, he looks terrible, dude.
Yeah, I photographed him a bunch at the beginning of the pandemic, and my photos just went absolutely everywhere because he just looked awful. Like horrible stained fingers, shit down his shirt.
That's what a lot of cocaine will do to you.
Just a mess. And he was living out of like a rehab house as well down in Malibu.
Well, all these guys. Go ahead.
Talk to him at all?
No.
No, yeah.
You can talk to him?
No.
You were taking photos of him?
Yeah, he had no idea I was there.
It's just remarkable. And watching this video on the People Magazine YouTube, it's everybody's got like this nervous like energy about Matthew. You know, it's clear that they're just like, oh boy, you know, and he's just, I give her the cookie jar. Like, let's see if I can find it here.
Well, he's part of the draw.
Have you guys ever actually interacted with any of the cast of Friends? Either one of you two?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, me and Courtney have
David
interacted a bunch,
but not so much.
Is she nice?
Then she's way cool. Yes, super nice.
Yeah, they're cool. Trying to think. Oh,
Pedro wasn't that nice, and Jennifer Aniston is just elusive. You can't even get near her.
She's a pain.
Yeah.
Here it is.
He asked permission. Okay, yeah.
I stole the cookie jar that had the clock on it, and I gave it to Lisa Kudrow because she one point looked at it and thought it was a real clock, and I gave it to her.
I didn't take it. Well, we were.
That's hard to watch.
It is. Well, and I think that's part of the draw is, you know, everybody knows what all these people are up to. I mean, they see them in the tabloids. They know exactly what's going on with all these, especially the girls. So I'd say a good percentage of the draw of the people that are wanting to see this are wanting to see the train wreck, which is either Matthew or Schwimmer or any of those other guys. I mean, look at Schwimmer, man. He was stealing beers just a couple of months ago, you know?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Wait,
it was a guy that looked like him stealing beers out of a liquor store.
That's funny.
Well, guys, thanks for being on the first Made Men Gang show. I just want to remind everybody to subscribe and follow, Social Nostra on Instagram and YouTube. We're starting to branch out and get some IGTV episodes on, so be sure to follow us and make sure that you give everybody a subscribe and like. You're going to see all these on YouTube with their own playlists. So be sure you hit the bell button so that you can subscribe and get all the latest and greatest things. Anything else, gents, that you want to say or share?
I'd like to say I apologize to anybody that we offended on this episode.
Take care and be well.
Yes.
All right. Well, for Steven, for Mark, and for Jedi, this is Kevin, and have a great evening.
Cheers.
Peace. Empty beer.
Get a new one.